Two people, same age, same salary, same city. 20 years later, one is financially free, and the other is still living paycheck to paycheck. What happened? Meet Alex and Ben. They're both 30 years old. They both earn around the same income. They even work in the same office. If you saw them today, you'd never guess. Their futures will look completely different. Friday arrives. Salary hits the bank account, and suddenly everyone's acting like they're the CEO. Alex orders expensive takeout, upgrades his phone, and somehow 3 online shopping boxes magically appear at his door. His wallet is already asking for emotional support. Ben enjoys life too. He goes out with friends, buys things he genuinely needs, but before spending anything else, he automatically moves a small part of every paycheck into investments. He doesn't wait to see what's left over, he pays his future. First, here's the funny part. Alex laughs at Ben. You're investing that little amount? That's not going to make you rich. Ben just smiles, because he isn't trying to get rich by next Friday. He's thinking about the next 20 years. 5 years later, something unexpected happens, and this is where almost everyone watching this video starts paying attention. 5 years pass. Alex is now 35. His salary is higher than ever, but somehow, his bank account still looks like it's recovering from a natural disaster. Every raise disappeared into a bigger apartment, a newer car, and more monthly payments. This is called lifestyle inflation. As income grows, spending quietly grows with it. Most people don't even notice it's happening until years have passed. Meanwhile, Ben also got raises, but every time his income increased, he increased his investments first, and only then upgraded his lifestyle a little. Here's something people often underestimate. Building wealth usually isn't about making one perfect decision. It's about repeating a few good decisions for a very long time. Think of it like planting a tree. On the first day, nothing looks different. After a few years, people suddenly say, "Wow, that grew fast." They didn't see the quiet progress happening every single day. At 35, Alex and Ben still earn almost the same income, but one of them owns growing assets, while the other owns growing monthly bills. The gap is still small, but it's finally becoming visible. But everything changes at age 40. One unexpected event hits both of them, and suddenly, their financial choices over the last 10 years matter more than they ever imagined. At 40, something happened that neither Alex nor Ben expected. Their company announced major layoffs. Hundreds of employees were losing their jobs, including them. Alex panicked. His car payment was due, rent was due, credit card bills were waiting, and suddenly, his monthly salary disappeared. It felt like the floor had vanished beneath his feet. Ben was worried too. Losing a job is stressful for almost anyone. But over the years, he had built an emergency fund and kept investing consistently. That didn't solve every problem, but it gave him something priceless. Time to make thoughtful decisions instead of rushed ones. Money can't remove every problem, but it can reduce pressure when life becomes unpredictable. That's one reason many financial experts recommend building savings before chasing bigger goals. A few months later, both friends found new jobs, but something had changed forever. Alex realized he had spent years building a lifestyle. Ben had spent years building options. From that day on, Alex stopped trying to impress people with what he owned and started asking a much better question. How can I make my future a little more secure? 10 years later, one small habit repeated thousands of times had completely changed both lives, and the final difference wasn't what most people expect. 10 years later, Alex and Ben are both 50 years old. They both worked hard. They both earned promotions. They both faced setbacks. But one small habit, repeated thousands of times, quietly changed everything. Not overnight, not in one lucky moment, but little by little, year after year. Alex spent years buying things that made him look successful. Ben spent years buying assets that quietly worked in the background. One chased appearances, the other built financial security. And that's where their paths slowly separated. Here's the surprising part. Ben was never the highest earner. He simply made better decisions with the money he already had. Because building wealth isn't about winning the lottery. It's about giving your future self more choices than your present self has today. Think about this. If your money grows a little every year, and your knowledge grows a little every year, and your income grows a little every year, imagine where you'll be after 20 years. Small improvements don't feel exciting today, but they can completely change tomorrow. If you're already in your 30s, take a deep breath. You're not late. You're only late if you never start. Because 10 years from now, you'll wish you had started today. Here's the truth. Alex didn't fail because he earned a little, and Ben didn't succeed because he earned millions. The biggest difference was something much smaller. The decisions they repeated every single month. Most people spend years searching for one big opportunity, but wealth is usually built through hundreds of small decisions, made when nobody is watching. That's the part social media rarely shows. So let me ask you one question. If another 10 years pass, will your future self thank you? Or ask, why didn't you start sooner? If this story made you think differently about money, then don't let it end here. In the comments, tell me one financial habit you'll start this week. Maybe it's saving, maybe it's investing, maybe it's simply spending more carefully. Because the first step toward building wealth is making one better decision today than you made yesterday. And if you enjoy real stories about money, business, and the psychology behind wealth, subscribe to Wealth Decode. I'll see you in the next story.